Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking Jess Hilarious. Anything I say is alleged in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes and housekeeping items. It is free. Free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea. Podcast. Free to follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at AnonymousRealityTV. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes. And whether you're coming or going, like the video. So we need to talk Jess Hilarious. And this is going to be a less hilarious take, you guys. This is going to be a less hilarious take. Because I don't know what Jess Hilarious is talking about. So Jess Hilarious is, she was on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharpe, y'all. Interesting timing. I'm going to assume that this was probably filmed before the Breakfast Club crash out, but I don't know. But usually his stuff is, his interviews are pretty filmed in advance, right? And he just shoots them out on Wednesdays, right? Like Pop the Balloon. He shoots them out on Wednesdays. So nonetheless, I'm going to assume it was probably before, because I would have imagined if it was after the fact, we would have saw some viral sound clips by now, some viral sound bites by now about the Breakfast Club crash out. Right? So since we didn't, I'm going to assume not, because I saw a clip floating around the Breakfast Club in which Lauren LaRosa said she watched it. She was giving Jess her props. And Charlamagne specifically asked, did Jess crash out? And she said, no, I think she got kind of pissed. But nonetheless, listen, you have to understand at this point, Charlamagne's going to Charlamagne. He's going to be, a jerk. And either you're going to either deal with it or you're going to give him a comeback. Or it's going to be too much for you, you're too sensitive, and you need to pack your bags. Like one of the three options. But he's always going to be a jerk. He's always going to say something that is going to be a smart bleeping comment. And it is what it is. Because people refuse to check him. So, nonetheless, we're in this interview. And Jess Hilarious, and I saw people in the comments asking why she's talking about other people. Well, I would think that if you hired somebody who is, A, comedian, or B, somebody that basically works in an industry where you are covering celebrity news and gossip and trending topics and all of the things, that they're going to ask you in an interview about those things, about what you think. Just like if Wendy Williams was on there. If she was on Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharpe would ask her, what does she think about trending topics? What does she think about what's going on with Diddy? What does she think what's going on with the, current administration of the United States that's running the presidency, like The Apprentice? He would ask those questions because that's what we're used to with Wendy Williams. That's her lane. That's her area of expertise. Now, for some reason, Jess Hilarious seems to like KIRK and RASHEEDA from Love and Hip Hop ATL, you guys. And I don't really understand like what is happening, like what is taking place here, like what is the motivation of it all. And I don't. And it's no shade. I don't like the dysfunction of it all. I do not like the dysfunction. I don't like the alleged cheating and the alleged side baby. I feel like we're in deja vu because we've just been talking about this in Real Housewives of Atlanta, the Angela Oakley situation, and her and Charles Oakley. And how she's desperately trying to hide this information on a reality show. Just glossed over the child that was conceived outside of the marriage. Just glossed over it. Yeah, that's Charles Oakley Jr. No. We need to get into the age, and we need to find out why you are not acknowledging him. But Jess Hilarious, you guys, said that too many people try to look perfect. And I can agree with that statement. People do too much. People try to look like they're perfect. People try to look like they have it all together. People like to make it look like they're balling out of control. And then we see the articles come out a little while later, how much debt somebody's in, or somebody's getting sued for something, or something stolen, or whatever else. People trying to stun on the gram. People trying to do the Bow Wow challenge. I agree. But then Jess Hilarious says that KIRK and RASHEEDA from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta have gone through every test. And my thing is this: cheating is not a test. Cheating is not something anybody should be going through in any type of capacity, whether it is a relationship or a marriage or what have you. No cheating should be occurring. Nobody should be creating children outside the marriage. That is not a test. That is an epic fail. That is an epic disaster. That is showing you have no regard. You do not give a bleep about your spouse or the existing family that you are supposed to be building upon and providing the appropriate, values and morals and everything else to instill into the kids, instill into the family. And you're out here creating another family outside of your marriage. And then we don't know the whole nuance of it all because we only see a snippet of reality TV. But I remember seeing the clip about there being issues of when KIRK wants to allegedly pick up the child, that, the lady sometimes is showing up in a robe or showing up naked or something at the door. What? But my thing is this: in order for that to happen, the energy has to be reciprocated in the sense that allegedly you still might be sleeping together. Because that's what it's telling me. If somebody is bold enough and brazen enough to create an outside child, create a whole nother family outside of their marriage, that tells me you still intend on entertaining the side chick, the mistress, or someone else. Because basically, you have opened the door. Okay, my wife's never going to leave. My significant other is never going to be out this piece. No. She's never going to leave, so I'm going to see how much I can do and how much I can get away with. That is not called a test, Jess Hilarious. That is called an epic fail. An epic disaster. A less hilarious take, if you will. And then talking about, she likes the fact that KIRK and RASHEEDA have stayed through it all. And they have fought for their marriage. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? What is the motivation? What are they really staying for? Are they staying for the show, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, to continue to get these checks? What are they fighting for? To be considered an it couple of Atlanta? Like, what is it that they're fighting for exactly, Jess Hilarious? Because the real fight would have been for RASHEEDA to stand up for herself and divorce her husband and say, you know what? I am not going to accept this. I am not going to put up with this. I am not going to stay in a marriage where not only have you disrespected me on multiple occasions, but you have the audacity to cheat on me on multiple occasions, because let's just call it for what it is. He's cheated before. It's just that this situation where a baby was conceived was the one obviously you couldn't ignore. You couldn't hide it. So you stuck around through all of that, and then allegedly even after the child be conceived and everything else, it sounds like there's still some rigmarole going on with this relationship. It sounds suspect. Because what do you mean somebody showing up in a robe at the door to pick up your kid? No. There would have to have been some type of communication or some type of energy that you were comfortable with that. But you're trying to put it on the girl as she's the issue. No, she's already comfortable in the sense that she's fine sleeping with a married man. She's fine with whatever lies you have told her. She is fine with whatever foolishness y'all have come up with to convince her in the first place that all of this is Gucci, that all of this is good to go. So I have no idea what the heck Jess Hilarious is talking about in this take. I have no clue. And the fact that she says she doesn't even care if she gets backlash for these comments tells me she's completely lost. She's completely lost the plot, you guys. But again, when you're in a situation where you have created, you have 2 baby daddies, and you have, the situation at your job at the Breakfast Club that's kind of, shaky, where you're not used to a corporate job that has rules and regulations and policies and procedures. And one of the things is if somebody is not meeting the needs of the job, they'll usually give you time to, improve. Or they'll start to bring people in. They'll start to give people your work. And then going out on maternity leave, didn't help your situation either if things were already shaky with you. But nonetheless, Jess, this take isn't it. This is a terrible take. Like I said, the only part of that I agree with is that people try to look perfect. And then all of the foolishness that was said after that about KIRK and RASHEEDA from Love and Hip Hop ATL was complete and utter nonsense, was complete and utter BS, was an epic fail, an epic disaster. There is nothing to glorify about what KIRK and RASHEEDA got going on. It is nothing but dysfunction and delulu. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.